Hi and welcome to the review of the Samsung S95D series from the 2024 TV lineup. S95D is the best Samsung Quantum Dot OLED TV you can buy this year, available in 3 different screen sizes. For this test, I got the smallest one, which currently goes for around 1900 euros, while the step-down model, S90D, is around 200 euros cheaper. What are my impressions after the test? Keep watching to find out. I was impressed with the build quality of last year's S90C, and S95D is no different. The complete packaging weighs almost 32 kilograms, with a 3-piece stand taking 1/3 of it. The stand is made of 3 elements, 2 of which are made of thick metal sheets that ensure rigid assembly and premium aesthetics. You will need a screwdriver to assemble the stand, and I highly recommend you follow the instructions and ask someone to help with the assembly. Thanks to the One Connect box that contains all the main connectors and power input, the TV is exceptionally thin from top to bottom. At the back of the panel, you will only find connectors for One Connect box and one USB Type-C. Samsung's One Connect box approach has been on the market for 10 years now, and the design of those boxes has changed quite a lot. With S95D, the supplied box looks like a slim AV component which you can mount at the back of the stand or place somewhere else if you plan to hang the TV on the wall. 2 proprietary cables are supplied. In addition to the already mentioned One Connect and USB Type-C, the TV has the following physical connectors: 4 HDMIs, 3 USBs, Ethernet, Toslink, antenna and dual satellite inputs, common interface, and a 3-pin power socket. With the supplied plastic cover, you can do the basic cable management. Just like the previous generation, the S95D comes with the same solar cell remote that can be charged by light or through the USB Type-C connector. Remote is using infrared and Bluetooth communication and has a built-in microphone. There are 4 dedicated buttons for video on-demand services, with a sweet TV shortcut added instead of the web browser on the remote which I got. Possibly for other markets, you will see shortcuts to some other services. Unfortunately, there are no custom buttons, no input selection button, and you cannot turn on the TV and go straight to Netflix, as is the case with remote controls from other brands. The TV comes with a Tizen 8.0 platform which looks and feels very similar to version 7.0, with small changes in the home menu. Customization is limited, as well as the selection of apps, and I was surprised that the DLNA function to access your network resources is not available. On the other hand, all the major video-on-demand apps, including the local ones, are available and were working fine during the test. You will also get ambient mode with special screensavers, as well as a Daily Plus submenu with a focus on work-from-home apps, workouts, and managing your IoT devices. To find out more and see the platform in action, check out my hands-on video. Samsung S95D delivers excellent picture quality, which is even more impressive than the S90C which I tested last year. I haven't tested S95C to directly compare it to the new model, but in general, S95D shares many similarities with S90C, with the main advantage being better HDR due to higher peak luminance. Once you switch to filmmaker mode for SDR and HDR, you will enjoy the well-known benefits of OLED technology together with accurate grayscale and colors. Even if you do not own calibration equipment, still with a few tweaks in the settings menu you can relax and enjoy the content as imagined by the filmmakers. More details about the settings are in my separate video. Motion resolution remains great without long traces behind the moving objects even in darker scenes. Test videos that I used to check the dirty screen effect showed one of the best results I've seen on any TV to this day, with no variation of brightness across the screen. Together with high motion resolution, this makes this TV great for watching sports. Near black uniformity was excellent, better than what I usually see on WRGB OLED TVs. The viewing angles are excellent. Image retention can occur, but I've seen temporal retention only during color evaluation and calibration. This was only temporary and would go away in a matter of minutes when I would switch to a live TV broadcast or other standard video sources. Just like last year, tone mapping can be set to static or active for HDR10 content. It performs the same and usually brightens up the picture too much, making the EOTF curve not follow the S.2084 standard. In addition, Samsung added the color booster function that enhances certain colors depending on the scene. With colors being so accurate and deep by default, I haven't seen the need to use this control. I talk more in detail about available AI picture enhancement functions in my picture settings video. Here I will only say that despite AI customization mode which allows images to be tuned based on your preference, AI still adds way too much to be considered for people who value accurate images. It would be great if you could only use AI for specific picture aspects like upscaling or dealing with compression artifacts, but that is not the case. My opinion is that we need more flexibility when it comes to AI functions, and that applies to all TV manufacturers, not only to Samsung. Anti-reflective coating on S95D shares many similarities to S90C. On one side, it is good as you won't see the reflections of objects, but instead the light will be diffused so you can focus on the actual content. On the other side, instead of seeing the reflection of the object as is the case with glossy or semi-glossy coatings, here the light source will be diffused over a larger portion of the screen, which might cause an even bigger distraction. For sure this is a personal preference, but I did find it distracting and had to adjust room lighting conditions. The second issue is elevated blacks, which will occur if light is falling on the screen. Therefore, to get the best contrast and the best performance, you will still need to adjust room lighting conditions, just like you would on TVs that are not glare-free certified.
High attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Cat Blue opens its...
S95D has an impressive speaker configuration on its backside, but it ended up being like a wine that looks and smells great but disappoints in taste. I was expecting fuller sound with deeper bass, but in the end all you will get are mid-range and high frequencies. Anyway, owners of this class of TV will connect it to an external audio system. eARC was working stable during the test, with Dolby Atmos and other Dolby formats being bit-streamed to the LG SC9S soundbar. DTS decoding or bit streaming is not supported. Gamers will be happy with this TV thanks to the great image quality, low input lag, and plenty of gaming-related options which you can access through a special menu. Full color resolution is available in PC mode, where images look sharp, and I haven't noticed any issue with how text is displayed due to the pixel structure. Let's conclude this review. S95D is the brightest OLED TV I've tested with excellent picture quality, especially regarding HDR. Anti-reflective coating is very efficient, but it reduces contrast in bright rooms. The build quality is great. The Tizen platform worked fine, but it lacks customization options and requires a Samsung account to use the apps. Remote control should be better for this class of TVs. Sound quality was below expectations. There is no Dolby Vision support, DLNA for some reason is no longer supported, and there is no DTS audio support. With that being said, the S95D is the best Samsung TV I've tested to this day, but it has several compromises that make OLED alternatives, such as the LG G4, more appealing. Do you own a 2024 Samsung QD-OLED TV? What are your impressions? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.